to start quite yet, but at least that way, if people come in ahead of time, they'll be able to hear that we are actually present. And I can test to make sure that the audio is working. Okay, test complete. Hopefully this time the internet won't poo-poo out like it has been.
Ugly poo-poo.
Could you move your headphones away from the dongle just in case, like... I think the dongle's good there. There's not much interfering with it. Hello, chat. Just making sure that does, in fact, go up there. All right. I kind of like how... Oh, wait, that's right. On this start stream screen, I haven't put the chat up. Maybe I should do that. I mean, we don't really have any chatters yet anyway.
No.
And
no one wants to talk to us.
Well, but we're also getting close to the point where we might decide whether or not to, like, rebrand and relaunch. Because we've been doing this a couple weeks now. And I had an idea, because, like, I was watching... Are you familiar with Geltoid games? They're, like, a couple's Let's Play thing, but, like, I think they're mostly... I don't know if they're Twitch or if they're just YouTube. But I've been, like, watching some of their stuff to see, like, okay, like, what's the dynamic? Like, what's the couple's dynamic that we could do? And it gave me an idea that maybe, like, if... like once a week we do a really long stream, like if we do decide we want to keep doing this and we rebrand and we relaunch and we make like it once a week a really like a 2-hour stream, and then like I'll show you like their editing technique, and then like maybe we could like take that stream and then just cut it down into a couple YouTube uploads per week.
Yeah, maybe.
Might be something fun to do. If you think that'd be fun to do, let us know in the chat. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started, eh? All right, now I'll just test the chat here. Now that we're on the right screen, and I'll be able to see it come up right about. Okay, it's a bit of a delay, but it's of course there. All right, we haven't figured out a sign-on, have we?
Hey, noobs.
Hey, noobs.
No, I'm
That's
kidding.
mean.
I'm kidding.
Wait,
if the red light is on, does that mean the microphone is on?
Yeah. No. Let me just test these headphones.
I feel like if it's on, it should be green.
Well, no. Okay. So, no, it's on if it's red. If it's blinking, it's muted.
Oh.
For those at home that are wondering, we are using a Yeti Blue microphone.
A Yeti Blue with a red light.
With the red light, yeah. But I bought this microphone. God, what year was that? I bought this microphone specifically while I was in Japan, specifically to make the first like Aquabat Super Show promo animation that I did. Like, I specifically bought this for that purpose. And it just has kind of been my nicer than a headset mic ever since. Like, I mean, when we were, long distance couple, like it was good for like Skyping and stuff.
Man, I can't believe we did that for so long.
Yeah. I mean, like I was telling our housemates, like the reason, wait, which way do I go, right or left? I think right. Like I was telling our housemates, like no, I think I go left now. The reason that like I knew from the get-go that like we had something that, or wait, maybe I do go right. Crap, where are we? Well, I guess that's why I titled this stream, Where Are We? Because I don't remember where we are. Part of that may be the sake.
He's getting crunk before his stream.
It's only one carafe. And it was to go along with the steak that we had, because that's kind of special that we had steak.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that it came out a little dry, but the steaks were, ouch, get out of here. The steaks were a little thinner than I thought they'd be. And so when I was cooking them, they just cooked a little bit more thoroughly than I thought they would. What were we talking about? Our distance?
Yeah, so a long distance relationship.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, we were in a long distance relationship for a very long time. Like, let's see, we started dating like for officially like April 2013, and then I don't think I can make that jump. I must need a double jump or something. Then like that fall of 2013, I went to go do my master's in Japan. So like right from the get-go, we were like, at a distance. And we just did that for so many years, because like while I was doing my master's, and then while I was up in Canada and she was back in Kansas. And then like I went back to Japan. Oh, well, this looks like somewhere I need to be. Then I was back in Japan again for another year of language training. Ooh, who is this? She cute. Ooh, she deadly. What do you think? Cute enemy design?
Yes. Wood waifu.
Does she like get naked while she petrifies?
Does that surprise you in the Titty
In this
Pirates
game? No. In Titty Pirates? It's no. No. Yeah, so we were distance for a long time, and so like our normal. Sorry, I'm just turning it up a little bit for us. Give us a little something to listen to. Hopefully it's mixed well. I turned the audio of the game up a little bit in our mix for the stream. So hopefully it sounds alright. But yeah, and so Skype was a big part of just how we kept in touch and how we made this relationship. So these things just are like the Donkey Kong barrels, but somehow made devious. Alright. Ooh.
Oh, good job.
That's not what I wanted. But yeah, it is kind of amazing how long we did that. And ever since we've been together, like, we really haven't had much of a use for this microphone. Which, I mean, I guess that's nice. She is cute. So how are you, my dearest wife?
I'm glad it's the weekend.
Yeah, so today what was like the biggest thing today at work? Was it the guy that was mopping?
Okay, so they come into work, right? And the very first thing that happens is that the system goes down. And so they were like repairing or updating the system so that it could take credit cards. I mean, it already took credit cards, but they were like, you know what's a great time to do system maintenance? Right as lunch hour hits at a restaurant. Yeah, fantastic. So
Oops.
we lost so many customers because we could only take cash. And it was a time. It was a time. At one point my manager was just like, let's just close for 10 minutes while they get it sorted out. And I was really hoping he'd send us home early, but no dice.
Cackle Tower. More sake.
They got it figured out pretty quick, but it was still just like, ugh, why? But yeah, so the really annoying one from today is that you would think, and not calling anyone out here, but like if you don't know how to sweep a floor, you should learn how to do that.
Does
And
seem
if
like,
you don't
just
know-
an adult skill.
Yeah, like that's a life skill that I think everyone should know. Just learn how to hold a broom and learn how to sweep the floor. It's really not hard, I promise. And yet, I guess a lot of people just don't know how to do that properly.
Oh. I found a thing.
But so anyway, it's aggravating enough when people don't know how to sweep the floor, or they selectively sweep the floor. They'll be like, oh look, here's like one speck of dirt on the ground, so I'll just sweep that one speck of dirt. And I'm like, no, you need to understand. You work in a restaurant and there is dirt and crumbs and just stuff everywhere. So please sweep the whole floor, even if you can't see anything there. There's stuff there, I promise. Sorry. But so,
Dang it. Sorry.
yeah, so this kid today,
One of your coworkers.
yeah, this guy that I work with was sweeping the floor. Didn't do a good job of it, and I could tell. Because I do it almost every day, and you know, he just did it today, so I was like, whatever. So I could tell he didn't do a good job sweeping, and then I was like, well, whatever. You know, he'll get it with the mop. He'll get whatever he didn't get with the broom with the mop. And just, okay, so if you don't know how to sweep, you should learn how to do that. If you don't know how to mop, you should know how to do that, especially if you work in a restaurant. So, I went to go do something, and then I came back. And when I came back, I see this guy practically like doing like pinwheels with his arm. Like, he's got this mop soaking wet, and either he didn't fill the bucket up enough with water, or whatever water was in the bucket he just decided needed to go all over everything in the whole entire store. I'm not just talking the floor. I mean, he was violently whipping this mop around to the point where like drops of water were, I don't know, 3 feet up off the ground at least. And like, if the thing that is supposed to stay on the ground is 3 feet off the ground, you're probably doing it wrong. So yeah, it was really bad. And like the way he was whipping this thing around, like I can't show you because we don't have a webcam right now. But
She showed me, and
oh
oh my
my
goodness.
gosh.
It was like, she was basically describing like someone.
it was like
imagine-
he wanted to get out of there as fast as possible, so he thought if he just like threw
what
it
is-
everywhere.
Imagine like someone like in a school play in 4th grade being told like, hey, you're supposed to be swapping the deck in this scene. And so they just like go absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying
That
to
was the
think of a
motion that
motion
she
that's like,
gave.
I'm trying to think of a way to describe it over voice. I don't know.
Yeah. No, but it was,
Just, it was wild. It was like, picture someone who doesn't care about mopping and intentionally wants to make a mess. And then
hey, a hat.
that's kind of how it went.
I got a hat.
A risky hat.
Aristocats?
But yeah, like at one point I
Oh, shoot.
walked out and I
What was the button it said?
oh,
Okay, that's the button.
oh, that's cool. I like that.
So it's like a parachute.
Oh, that's cool. But yeah, so like to demonstrate to you how sloppily he was mopping this floor and just how badly he was doing it. We had just cleaned off the counter where we prepare the food, which is probably about 4 foot tall. And he was sloshing that water around so violently that it came up off the floor, flew up in the air, and then landed on top of the counter, which we had just cleaned. So I'm just sitting there, helplessly watching as drops of visibly dirty water land on this clean surface. And my heart just died. My soul died. And I
I'm glad he
just,
didn't really die, because otherwise all of my work on dinner would have been for naught.
oh boy, I almost just screamed right there. Like, I almost just yelled in the middle of the store. But instead I just, you know, died inside and then just quietly wiped it off the counter and... Ugh. Jeez. Like, at one point I walked up to a refrigerator and I was like, oh, I guess my coworker who's here, my other coworker, who is good about working and knows what she's doing. I was like, oh, I guess my coworker is going to wipe down this refrigerator, and she sprayed it with a spray bottle. No, she didn't. That was just the guy sloshing water all over the walls and the refrigerator. So I had to wipe that down and just, oh my gosh. It's not even like it's this guy's first time not working well. It's a pattern for him. It's just par for the course. And it's just so aggravating. So very aggravating.
I mean, a key.
So that was my day.
That was your day. My day was pretty good. I went and got groceries. And I was back with those by the time you got home. Oh, my hair is electric. It's electric. Boogie woogie woogie.
Boop boo doo 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 doo.
Is this somewhere I've been? I think yes. I think that's where I got the hat. Oh. I've been here. But if I go all the way down here... Isn't there something I can jump? No, not here. It's all the way up. Okay, it's over on the left. But yeah, so I went shopping, then I came back, and I watched the news about Stone, about just all the stuff that happened. Today was such a news cycle. Like, there were like
No
3
one wants
stories.
to hear about that.
I know, but just like...
They're
just,
here to
just for a moment.
relax.
Well, just for one moment.
Okay.
The first news story of kind of last night and today was that like 30 Trump peeps, like, oh shit.
Oh.
30 Trump people like were recommended not to get top security clearance, and those decisions were ignored, and they were given that security clearance anyway. So like that's a big story. But then the Roger Stone indictment and like dramatic overnight arrest, and so that overshadowed that. And then Trump finally caved, so that overshadowed all the rest of that. It was crazy today. Just like one story right after the other. Bam, bam, bam. We're definitely in a much better place than we were when we went to bed last night. So, hooray. Yeah, that's just all I wanted to say was that, like, oh my gosh, it was just like, oh wow, this one news story. Oh my god, this other, oh my gosh.
Meanwhile, I was just like, is it time to go home yet? Can I go home yet? It's Friday. Can I leave, please?
Gotta get down on Friday.
So, I have started, I mean, I've always done this, but, like, I'm a toy collector, right?
Oh.
What were you thinking?
I thought you were gonna talk about what you've been watching on YouTube recently. We can talk about that after. So
I
tell us
sneeze
about
a lot.
Tell us about your toy collection.
I'm allergic to dust. Anyways,
You sure it's not the heater drying this place out? We have a constant, like, you know how they say like married couples bicker over the thermostat? It's very true. She wants to leave the space heater on as much as possible, and I'm like, my nose is dying.
and yet last night I was looking up humidifiers because he's constantly like, it's so dry in here. And he looks over my shoulder and goes, why are you looking at humidifiers? And I'm like, what reason do you think?
Well, it was very sweet of you.
Yes. They're pretty cool humidifiers out there. But, oh you just popped like a balloon.
I just Mega Man'd that spike def.
Kablam. Like, for Pete's sake, you're wearing shoes. Anyway, there's so many cool humidifiers out there, but a lot of them are very expensive. And yeah. Anyway, I found one on like that site Wish or app, I guess, which I think is just honestly like just an AliExpress reseller probably.
It's a gray market.
Yeah. I mean cheap stuff, so whatever, but
yeah. Oh, so that's gray market. Doesn't matter for most goods.
I mean, there's like this bunny hood thing on AliExpress, and well, it was on Wish, but Wish was like, you have to install our app, and I'm like, okay, and then you install the app and they're like, now sign up, and I'm like, I don't want to, I just want to see the price of the stupid rabbit hood that you keep advertising me. So I found it on AliExpress and I finally just bought it.
That's what I needed. I needed the key and now I have it. Okay, now I can get this one. Sorry.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so I finally bought this rabbit hood and I haven't worn it once because like I don't know what occasion to wear it. Like it's so like J fashion-y.
It's pretty cute.
I don't have anything to wear with it. Or like an event or an occasion to wear it. Maybe I just don't know, like, it doesn't go with anything I own. Oh, that's cute.
I turned on a fan.
I like the leaves.
Yeah. This game has a lot of polish.
I like the size of that pirate hat. Anyway, so, Wish has, you know, still been advertising to me on Facebook and whatever. And the other day they were like, hey, look at this cute humidifier. It lights up and changes color, and it looks like a fish tank. And I was like, yes, I love that. I will gladly take that because we need a humidifier, and I love fish tanks and fish, but you know, we can't have a fish right now. I mean, we could, I guess, but
oh,
like,
they take a lot of damage off. That's not good. I actually should probably... Sorry.
But yeah, so I was looking at the fish humidifier, but Amazon and other somewhat more reliable sources don't seem to have it in stock, so that's a bummer.
I, for one, am shocked.
Yeah.
Whoa,
I mean,
dragons.
they had it on Amazon, like, listed. Oh, you're gonna die, man.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, they just pop easily? Oh.
Yeah.
I thought they were all going to turn into, like, the ladies.
No.
Oh, that's good. Anyway, I can't find the fish humidifier, and that's sad, but whatever.
I finished saying what I did in my day.
Yes. You got political and I said, shut up.
Oh, right. Well, no, that's not all I did with my day. Like, I also made muffins. Made banana muffins.
I should eat one of those.
Well, why don't you just eat it for breakfast?
Because muffins are for all the time, not just breakfast time.
That's true.
They smelled really good and I almost ate one before dinner, but I knew you'd come in and be like, no!
You're ruining your dinner.
You're ruining your dinner, you're a grown-ass woman.
Which was very good. You can see a picture of it on my Twitter feed.
Ooh, death, 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 death.
Yeah,
so much death. Oh no. Okay.
So if you look below this window on the channel page, there should be a feed of my Twitter feed, and I posted a picture of the dinner that we made, or well, that I made, that we ate, the dinner that we had tonight. And so I made mashed potatoes with, you know, just like some garlic salt and butter and milk. They came out pretty good, didn't they?
Yeah.
I kind of went a little heavy on the butter because I wanted to finish off that last bit of the block that we had. Boss battle. But yeah, so we had mashed potatoes. I made a Caesar salad. I got some real Parmesan today, so I shredded some of that on top. Oh hey, it's the spider guy. And then I got some steaks for marinating, which it was pretty reasonably priced. I can't speak. Please talk about something. Or just talk about this boss battle.
It's a very big spider.
It is a very big spider.
I'm like transfixed on it.
I kind of am too.
It's very nice. Like it's scary, but it's like very nice.
Oh, I see.
That's not fun.
I'm supposed to use the I'm supposed to use the hat to get over the fire. Whoa. Well, I need to time that a little better. Okay, I'm gonna eat a bento. Yeah, this is very transfixing. Okay. I got the timing down.
She must get a headache from like banging her head so much.
I suppose I could use the... I have like the avoidy move. I'm just gonna brute force it because I want to. Oop.
He tricked ya.
It's an Empress spider.
She tricked ya.
Alright, this is taking enough time. Another one? Come on.
This is a really long boss battle. Oh,
Okay,
there we go.
Yeah, so I made muffins. That was fun. Banana muffins. Since now our room doesn't smell like very ripe bananas. Oh, we didn't eat the avocado. Shoot, I should have put that in salad. We can eat that after we stream.
Yeah.
I bought an avocado at the store, and like normally the avocados here are not the greatest. But this one felt like it was ready to eat, so. Tan Line Island. Oh, I think that's the desert place.
Oh yeah.
She's cute.
Single viewer, you should talk to us.
Yeah, tell us your thoughts on anything. Because my brain's a little more fried than I thought it would be.
It's almost like when you drink sake on a Friday.
But it was only like one carafe. It wasn't actually all that much sake. I'm just also tired because, so I started baking those muffins at about 4 in the afternoon. And then, while they were done, I was doing the dishes from the baking, and then I did our stockpile of dishes after that, and then, once I found out where Liz was in the whole getting home situation, I started dinner, and did more dishes. So I'm just tired. And your hat. He'd expect me to go after my pistol hat. Oh. Okay.
Man, I couldn't stop yawning at work today. It was bad. I was just like, hey everybody, I'm fine. Here's your food. Yeah.
Ah, the trope of my old enemy is now my friend. Well, there's a few islands left. But let's go upgrade stuff. Do I have enough heart squids for more life? That'd be beneficial. Oh, I do not have enough. Whoops, my bad. I really like the music.
I really like you.
Okay, I still. Ugh. I got 96. Sorry, I'm just gonna go get a few more gems and then buy something for 100. Come here, buddies. No, give me gems. The gems, Bentley Bear. Two more. Okay, one. And. Come on, don't be stingy. You guys are being stingy. Why isn't she in Smash?
This isn't a Nintendo game.
Now there's like Mega Man or Street Fighter.
Why isn't Shadow in Smash?
Because Sonic is. Although Shadow is in Smash, he's just an assist trophy.
I guess. I think it'd be neat if Sora from Kingdom Hearts was in Smash.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
We never thought Sonic would be in Smash.
True.
I especially never thought Joker from Persona 5 would be in Smash.
He is?
Well, he's gonna be
Oh.
in like February.
Oh, that's right, and we're gonna get the free, the Piranha Plant as a fighter.
Oh, that's silly.
It is a little silly. Okay, I have a stronger pistol. Ooh, look, I have red bullets.
So here's me calling out Ninja.
Okay.
So we got Smash, and I was like, cool, I can't wait to play through it and unlock all the fighters. And like, I come back, and every time I come back, Ninja's unlocked every single one. And I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Well, I
Guess
mean-
I just won't unlock any of them.
Well, you unlocked some. I tried
Like
to leave some
2
for
out
you.
of like 27.
No, you unlocked like 10.
Jeez.
I'm sorry, but like I was used to regular Smash games where like there are really hard conditions for unlocking characters, not just like you played one more game, have a new character. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I understand why they did that because like there's enough of like the non-fighter characters, like the spirits, to unlock.
And I mean, it's fine. I just thought it was funny that it was like,
I know, I felt
we'll
bad.
play it together or not. You'll play every single game. Unlock every character. So like, okay, when I was home for winter break, my friends had me over and we played the new Smash, and I was like actually winning against them a lot of the time. I mean, like, obviously I lost a bunch too, but like, I won a pretty good amount of games. And so it tricked me into thinking I was good.
Well, you are good.
And then I started playing against Ninja.
You are good.
And he wins all the
Not
flippin'
all the
time.
time. You win about 25% of the time. These enemies are cute, but they could be a little bit more interesting. No, you win about 25% of the time. Are they just trying to get like every monster girl
I
in
guess.
this game?
This is the waifu game.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah. Is this monster Musume?
Okay, so I'm not gonna read the curse. Well, clearly I have to have something that allows me to run faster. Okay, so I must have to come back here. Oh. Alright, bye. Clearly I do not have the...
Oh,
Whoa.
bye.
Bye, son.
Phew.
Clearly I do not have the resources. Geocache? So clearly I have to go back to Bird Lady for that. Geocache, like, we did geocaching, right? Around
Yeah,
the park?
once.
If once. Well, there were like
I'd love to do
ticks.
it again.
Yeah.
It was like February. There are no ticks in February.
I don't want to be bitten by ticks.
Minchka is terrified of the Midwest.
Okay, listen.
I
There's-
hate ticks as much as you do,
there
if
is a
not
tick.
more.
There's a tick that when it bites you, you're allergic to red meat. Like Lizzie.
I
don't-
know, dude.
I
That's
don't-
why you wear bug spray and bug repellent,
don't
and you're
wanna be-
smart about the
I
nature.
don't want to be allergic to red meat.
Okay then. Wear bug repellent and be smart about the nature.
That's so scary though. That there could
It's
be
like,
this little
oh no,
tiny
you could
bug.
get a sunburn, and the sunburn could turn into melanoma, and then you have skin cancer. You better never go outside.
Yeah, but see, the sun is not sentient and actively trying to suck my blood. Okay, let's look at this boss battle. Grown. Squid Baron. So Ammo Baron, Squid Baron. I guess all the enemies from previous games were Barons.
Baron von Tito, no.
Did you know that Travis Barker is married to Shantae? Speaking of sunscreen, you just missed it. Are you playing Tsum Tsum?
No.
Oh, okay.
What do you say?
He was just like, I forget. It was something funny about like, I thought I'd be like on a beach watching beach bunnies slather up with sunscreen, you know, to protect them from UV rays. I didn't know this is the off season.
Is
I
this
give
the
up.
same one who was sad?
Yeah, he was sad because he wanted to see the world, and we gave him a vacation brochure. And now he's like, oh, it's the off season. This vacation sucks. We're purchasing a lavish home nearby with amazing square footage and gravel landscaping at this rate.
R/choosing beggars. Oh, jeez.
Okay, I got X-ray specs. What do those open up for us?
Wolfman.
Wrong button. Maybe I get something later that...
Wee.
Maybe I get something later that allows me to destroy rock. Clearly...
I think you should line them up.
Well, yeah, but line them up as what?
Anything.
Fish. No, there must be like... how do I... Oh, so I must have to go back to that mummy. I must have to go back to that mummy, and then I read a thing, and... Or I have to go back to Scuttletown. Like, this game is all about the back and forth. It's like what, in that sequelitis about Castlevania 2, he was talking about just like, you know, oh, it makes the game seem longer because it makes you traverse, like, the same thing. So see, that must be the thing that gives you the hint, like, go back to Scuttletown to Bird Lady. But it makes you do a lot of, like, back and forth, but, ouch. That was not pleasant.
Why don't you try to see through the mummy curse with the glasses?
Okay. They're cute. Maybe it's just their color scheme that's cute. Okay, maybe I don't have to go back to Scuttlebutt Island. I don't know if that's what it's called.
Wait, why don't you, see if that's what you gotta do for the thing.
I think it is. Ugh. Why is suddenly, like, everything worth so much damage?
Because the game gets harder the more you play it.
I guess so. Yeah, I should save. You never know. Oh, she's hurting. Maybe I have to look at it. Let me sketch. Oh, 1/3 of a mysterious design. So I have to find the other mummies. Wait, so there was one. Well, if I go back to Scuttletown, I'll at least be able to get that other one. But keep your eyes open for anything mummy related. Ooh! One. Keep your eyes open for anything mummy looking. There we go. Oh! What a dead shot she was. There's so many of these things. So what's on our docket for tomorrow? Like, what are the stores that you want us to go to? Because I forget.
Cosplay stuff.
But yeah, but I mean, like, what are the, you said like Home Depot and thrift stores? Contact. And because I forget.
There's lots of places.
Okay.
Sorry, I got tired too for a minute, so I didn't want to talk either because I was just like zoned out because it's Friday and I'm tired.
Yeah, we'll just do this for a little bit longer. You got anything to say to us, one viewer? Wash your hair. Come on, wash your hair. There we go. She's cute.
She does that everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, I can stand on that? That's nice. I didn't know that. Oh, guy's mom. Oh,
Aw,
she's cute.
I love her. She looks like Pearl.
She kind of does. Bedwetting baby bunsies. Joe? She bout broke my arm being cousin of the bird I done touched.
Same.
Him
The same.
Him learned good. Just the guy I was. Whoa, he's kind of skinny. and
Nigel
scrawny.
Thornberry.
I thought he'd be buffer.
Oh,
Whoa!
he looks nothing like his sprite.
No, but he does kind of look like Nigel Thornberry.
Ew.
That nose.
He looks like, IR Baboon.
Oh, kinda. It tears down schools and what converts them to long-range cannons. That's a cute pose. Everything is so cute.
Her bird is sitting on her cape.
Also, she smells like the barn I was raised in. Wow. Oh, I get it, because they all love birds. That's why I all like the bird puffing up. Death to them, what reads it.
Whoa.
Well, Joe's dead. Evil curses stay fresh with age.
Wait, so we read the curse?
Yeah, but we got X-ray specs.
You always do this. You always kill my boyfriends with mommy curses.
Okay, so I got number 2. Now where is the third one? Oh, he's dead.
Can't you unpetrify him
No.
with that magic water?
What magic water?
Wasn't there magic water that you're going to try to unpetrify that guy and his wife?
No, remember we gave him the petrify spell and he accidentally petrified himself.
Oh, whoopsie daisy.
So yeah, I got 2 mummy sketches. Alright, I gotta get the last one. I don't know where it is. Maybe I need to, like, visit my uncle. He seems like a guy that would tell me where to go. Oh. So, that was helpless. That was useless. That was absolutely useless. Just telling you that there's different bonuses for... There's different Metroid bonuses at the end. Yeah, let's roll. Why don't you talk about the content that you were watching before we started our stream today?
I'm so dead tired right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
That always
like,
gets you animated though, talking about that topic.
so
I'm dead.
why would you do that?
I wanted to try it.
Rest in peace. So you know how people like to watch kind of dumb stuff like the Kardashians or whatever.
Please don't kick our machine.
I don't watch the Kardashians or anything, but like I've been watching a lot of content recently on Chris Chan, and I'm not comparing Chris Chan to the Kardashians, but
Sounds like that's what you're doing.
just, oh my gosh. Chris Chan, for those who don't know, Chris Chan is like an internet personality. I don't even know how to describe Chris.
Yeah, their personality I think is a good description.
Just okay, so like he made this thing called Sonichu way back in the day, and it's a combination of Sonic and Pikachu. It's his own original character.
Do not
Just
steal.
yes. I mean there's so much. Like I don't even know how to talk about it. Anyway, I've been watching a bunch of content about Chris Chan because Chris Chan is fascinating, honestly. It's like a complete dumpster fire, but it's absolutely fascinating because there's just so much to know and so much to like see and read about, and like it's ongoing, and it's a mess. Like so many people have been like, hey man, maybe you shouldn't do this, and Chris just doesn't listen. And there's just like no end to the trolls because Chris just keeps feeding the trolls for years and years, and yeah, like I don't even know.
So anyway,
I'm so tired right now.
The content you've been watching is just about him. So the content she's been watching and filling me in on, because I'm not going to watch that content, but I'll get the Cliff Notes version, is like about just all the ways that he keeps, feeding the trolls.
And like he's just like delusional, and like it's interesting because like the commentators in like the the videos that I watch about him, like, you know, they're always trying to analyze like what has gotten him to say this or to do this. Like, why did he make this certain decision? Just like one of his more recent things is that he's like, oh, the worlds are going to merge. Like the world of all the fantasy characters and OCs are going to merge with the real world
Ah, I knew it.
that we live in. And I don't, I'm so tired I can't even think right now. But yeah, it's just like, okay, that's fine.
Next time we'll have you play so that I get to take the brunt of talking.
No, I mean, I could talk about it. I stopped talking for a minute and then I like mentally fell asleep.
Yeah, I'll just keep going for 1 minute.
But yeah, like,
I'm telling you, viewer, this is your chance. This is your chance to steer the direction. Oh, I'm itching my eye. That's why I'm not playing right now. You have the chance to steer the direction of what we talk about.
but yeah, I mean, I could go on a lot about Chris Chan. Like, I could say so many things, but I'm so
Birdline
tired
fish.
right now that I just can't. So anyway, I want to go back to D23 Expo. We need to start saving for that.
Yeah.
D23 Expo is the Disney convention, and it's in Anaheim, and it's pretty heckin' neat. And actually, I don't know if it sells out. We should check that. I'd be really sad if like they sold out of tickets. Gosh, though, one thing I've learned from going to California conventions is bring in umbrella because, like,
I was standing in line outside.
oh, jeez, last summer? The
Anime
summer
Expo?
before. The summer before, I guess. 2017, was it? Yeah, 2017. We went to 2 conventions in California in the middle of the summer, and it was the absolute worst because we went to Anime Expo.
The year that like the line was 5 hours on day 1.
Yeah, they decided to have day 1, I think, be on a Saturday, which was terrible. We stood in line for 5.5 hours.
Yeah, it was.
5.5 hours.
Just to
in
pick up
the,
our badges.
Just to pick up the badges, yes. Five
And
and a
then
half
after that-
hours in
after that we
the
got to
blazing
security
hot
pretty quick.
sun. And like we went, like the line was so long that it wrapped through a homeless camp. It wrapped around
neighborhood.
a
Under an
neighborhood.
underpass.
Yeah, 2 overpasses, I think. Under 2 overpasses, through a homeless camp, around the building, through a neighborhood, by a church.
Yeah.
And we were standing in line for 5.5 hours in the blistering hot sun. Like,
like,
ugh.
we luckily had sunscreen. But
yeah,
not everyone
we
did.
we had sunscreen, which was good, but a lot of people didn't. And like, there were people selling food on the roads because like, it was so bad. It was so bad. And then of course, by the time we got into Anime Expo, we only had 2 hours before everything closed. And we wound up missing every single thing that we went there for that day.
I
So
mean, you know, to their credit, they did just like very no questions asked refund us.
they did. I'll give it to them for that. And I think this year it was better,
Yeah,
from what I heard. But boy, howdy. But yeah, so the point is, if you're going to a California convention, bring an umbrella regardless. It's not going to rain on you, but you're going to want that shade.
Yeah.
Because it was just miserable.
It wasn't that bad the last D23 we went to.
No, D23 Expo in comparison was fine. The line was very long, and I wish that we had an umbrella just because I wanted, like, to not get sunburned. But D23 Expo was fine. It just was a lot of waiting. And, no, I love D23 Expo. It was really, really fun.
Bird, lion. Come on.
Yeesh.
Fish. I did it.
Do.
Tan Line Temple. Alright, they are just wolf people, I guess. Princess, is it really you? It is you. You returned us after ages beyond passing. Everyone listen. A princess has returned. She doesn't remember. And yet she's the spitting image of she who has long since passed. What was that?
That was me dropping things on the ground.
Okay. And she returned to rule over us all with her infinite wisdom. Royal vassals, adorn her highness in ceremonial garb. Oh, boogers.
Me too.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
no.
This is that portion of the game.
Huh. Yeah.
At least I still get, ooh, that's a nice look for the hair though. So if I leave this way, no, I'm locked in here. I think this is like the stealth action portion. If I remember correctly. Die, rat. Alright, fine. You, rat, may live. Yep, stealth action. If he sees me, back I go. Hooray! It's everyone's favorite and most interesting to look at portion. Oh, shoot. I can't get up there. Oh. Oh. Well, that's cool. Whee! Why is there a couch back here?
In case you want to be comfy in the dungeon.
Is this a dungeon?
I don't know.
Why do they station guards back here?
Right. Why is it so elaborate?
Yeah, like they didn't expect
Here's
any
our
of
hidden
the...
escape tunnel.
Yeah, they made an escape tunnel, and they clearly did not expect any princesses to come this way. Why do they station guards? Oh, I remember this from the first time I played through it. Like, you can totally just get caught over and over and like just farm gems forever.
Oh.
Okay, I got a key.
Or the gems currency?
Yeah, that's how I buy the upgrades.
Well, why don't you just get caught over and over and we'll be millionaires?
Because that makes for boring content.
That is true.
Well, I got caught. That's cute.
Oh no, you have to start it all over again.
Yeah, let me just get back to where I was and see if I can get past it. Oh wait, I gotta save this somehow. Shoot. Alright, we gotta keep playing until I can save. Unless you just
The
want...
old conundrum.
Well, I mean, did I save right before this?
I don't think you did.
Crap.
It's alright.
See, you always wish that you had saved. Chat, do you remember if I saved before I came into this palace? Please, help us. Please.
Just defeat it, Ninja.
I'm so tired.
She's got like a bundle of grapes for hair.
It's in a braid.
I know, it's grapes.
I think, like, if I remember correctly, like, it's not necessarily the most, like, obvious. You have to, like, hide in the shadows. Yeah, see? You hide in the shadows. Although I don't know why, like, when they walk right past you.
They aren't very bright.
I'm not very bright. 'Cause I'm in the dark.
You're funny.
That was close. Come on, dude.
Sorry.
Dang it!
No. Sorry, we aren't the most exciting tonight. We're just very tired.
Dang it.
You can do it, Ninja.
Now, you know what? I'm just gonna get back here at the start of the next time we play this. Because next time we were thinking of doing a different game.
Okay.
But I'll just, if I didn't save before this, because I mean, what have I done? What have we done since, like, you know, oh, you're the princess. And maybe I did save right before I came to the palace. Maybe I did have that foresight. Oh, all right, well, let's get to the end of stream slate. Stream ending. Oh, all right. Well, we did it again, my dear.
Oops, we did it again. He got caught by guard, and we
Got lost
stopped
in
the
maze.
game.
No.
Oh, well, that works too.
Oh, baby, baby. Oops, I think I'm in love. That was sent from above. I'm not that innocent. That caused such a stir when it came out. Like,
Oh, in the 90s.
was that the 90s or was
Oh, the early 2000s.
I feel like that was early 2000s already by that point.
Oh, swirly glasses.
I'm not that innocent. And yeah, just like, you know.
Everything that Britney Spears did was controversial.
Yeah. Which really, really wasn't all that, like, I mean, especially, like, you know, we always do that, like, oh, like, the 80s were so shocking at the time, and then they seem tame by today. But again, like, in the 90s, oh, they felt so shocking at the time, and now they're tame by today. Which, like, in 10 years, like, the stuff that they do now, and it'll just be like,
Which, I mean,
oh, yeah, the Anaconda video, whatever.
ay, who even knows?
Yeah. But that was definitely, like, a time where, like, you know, being the age I was, which, so early 2000s, that would have been, like, junior high school for me, into high school. Like, it felt very safe and trendy to be, like, ew, Britney Spears, ew, oh, NSYNC, ew, gross, like, I'm a boy. Like, you know, just, like, stupid junior high school stuff. Like, junior high school boy stuff that's, like, really stupid. But, like, then again, 10 years later, I'm like, wow, I love this. Like, I want to karaoke Baby Bye 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 and, like, do the dance. We should go karaoke sometime with my colleagues. We haven't done that in a long while. We had
He
one.
never calls them his friends, just
Well,
his colleagues. And he got called out on it before.
I have. Well, but it's like,
They're like, dude, we're your friends.
yeah, well, and that was a little different. But it's like they're friends.
What an
but-
academic.
Well, but they're friends, but they're also professional friends. And so it's like, you know, of course they're my friends. And they know they're my friends. They know that we're all friendly. But it's just like, I don't know. They're more than just
But like karaoke
friends.
is like something you do with your friends.
No, it's also something you do with your colleagues in Japan.
Oh, well, we're not in Japan. We're in Canada.
I don't know. But like, that's totally something you do with,
All the time
your
he's stressing
coworkers.
about like things that like you're supposed to do that are Japanese, and I'm like, Ninska, we're Americans living in Canada.
I know, but my professional circles are
I know.
all Japanese. So like, yesterday I was having a meeting to like help proofread some English of a visiting Japanese professor, and like, you know, I had to perform as you do with a professor. I mean, it was actually, yeah, it was cool. But yeah, like, that's like the entire reason I went to Yokohama was to get that academic register, to be like, you know, to learn the phrases that you say like in academic situations. Like, you know, oh, kyomi bukai go happyo arigatou gozaimashita, or like, ちょっとご質問があるんですけれども, like, just like these like set phrases for how to say things to people that are above you and who you have to show deference to because they are academics and you are an academic too. So yes, I feel like I need to practice that or else I'll lose it. You gotta start. I'm gonna call you out. You're gonna call me out. You have not touched those hiragana books that I bought you. I bought them specifically
With
for
what time?
you. With all the time you watch Chris Chan videos. It takes 5 minutes a day to get through that book. And then you'll be able to read hiragana and katakana.
By the
Like-
time I get home from work, I'm so exhausted that my brain is checked out, much like right now.
Well, then wait until it's like 10:30 and you've kind of got that little bit of second wind. And like, again, it's just 5 minutes, 1 page a day.
Anyway,
That's all you need
let's
to
not
do.
argue on a public stream.
But that's cute.
No, it's not.
I think it is. What do you think, chat?
They don't care.
They didn't take the bait.
They don't care.
They didn't take the bait. We'll get you talking eventually. Maybe they're just not signed up for Twitch. Like, they don't have an account.
Hey, that's like me. I like all the time. I'm like, let's watch a Twitch stream. I'd like to comment. Oh, it wants me to sign in? Nah.
That's probably not. Well, if that's the situation, then just let us know on Twitter at NinjaKabat at Ausseed. And let us know that you are our mystery viewer.
Mystery.
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 All right. Well, as we say, apparently, want to sign us out with what you say every time? That's a big yawn.
I'm yawning. Happy Friday, y'all.
No, that wasn't it. Remember, it was bye.
I know. Bye diddly bye, boy.
Yeah, there you go. Right,
I
one more
know.
one more
I
time
said
with
happy
Gus-
Friday, everybody.
One more time with gusto.
Okay. Thank you for coming. Bye diddly bye, boys.